Today, we're installing your new Eco Battery lithium battery for an E-Z-GO RXV. Your battery bundle should include the following items: an Eco Battery lithium battery, charger, optional DC to DC 12-volt converter, CAN LCD meter, RXV charge port, and an RXV mounting bracket. Block the cart to prevent the cart from rolling. Turn the key to the off position. Remove the seat by tilting and lifting it straight up. Photograph the existing battery compartment. Identify and label the main positive cables, main negative cables, and any additional wiring associated with the batteries. If applicable, remove the battery watering system. Clean any spills with a disposable rag and safely discard them. Using a T45 Torx bit, remove the two outer bolts on the battery hold-down strap. Using a 14mm socket, remove the top nut from the hold-down strap. Remove the battery hold-down strap. Using a 14mm socket, remove the main negative and main positive cables from the batteries. Remove the remaining cables connecting the batteries. Carefully remove the batteries. If your battery compartment is dirty, take the opportunity to clean the area. Remove the 5 T45 Torx screws from each side trim. Remove the floor mat. Access the area behind the dash by removing the bolts underneath the cup holders with a 10mm socket. Partially remove the cup holder and note your electrical connections. Remove any electrical connections and completely remove the cup holder. Locate the factory charge port and identify the drive-off safety protection wire coming out of the back of it. Disconnect the charge port cables. Disconnect the drive-off protection wire from the back of the charge port. The drive-off protection wire will generally be the smaller of the 3 wires. Remove the factory charge port by removing the 4 screws holding it to the body. Locate the charging port mounting tabs. Insert a small screwdriver or pick in the release tabs and carefully pry the tabs off. Install the Eco Battery charge port with the provided hardware. Run the meter harness up to the dash. To do so, you may need to remove 2 Christmas tree rivets that hold the base plate in place. Next, route the charge port wire into the dash. Remove the 4 screws holding the top of the dash. Be sure to support the front cowl as it's held in place by the same screws. Decide which method you would prefer to use to mount your battery meter. A few examples are shown. Method 1. Flush mount. Find a suitable location for the LCD battery meter. Before cutting any holes, ensure that you can route the meter cable to this location and that there is sufficient clearance behind the meter. Use a 2 to 1/16 inch hole saw, 52mm, to cut the hole for the meter, or use the optional mounting bracket not included to mount the meter. To show the process, we will repeat these steps on and off the cart. Place your battery meter bracket to the back of the meter. Attach the supplied nuts. Plug the battery meter harness into the back of the meter. Then, fully secure your battery meter to the bracket. Method 2. Optional mounting bracket. Find a suitable location for the LCD battery meter. Before cutting any holes, ensure that you can route the meter cable to this location and that there is sufficient clearance behind the meter. Cut a hole large enough to route your harness connections. Use the optional meter mounting bracket and hardware to mount the meter. Method 3. Steering column mount. Clamp the steering column mount at your desired height. Cut a hole in your dash to run your harness connections through. Make sure your harness can reach the battery meter. Then, fully secure your battery meter to the bracket. Then, route the cable to the back of the LCD meter and connect both white connectors to the back. Reinstall the dash. Reinstall the cup holder. Reinstall the floor mat and the fenders. Securely mount the E-Z-GO battery charger in a location safe from direct water spray. Maintain at least 6 inches of open space from the fan. If your cart has lights or 12-volt accessories, install the 12-volt converter using the 12-volt converter quick start guide and the provided diagram. The guide is linked in the description below. Install the DC to DC converter in a convenient location. Let's take a look at the connections on the converter harness. The small yellow wire connects to the main battery positive. The small black wire connects to the main battery negative. The larger red and black wires connect to your positive and negative 12-volt accessories. And finally, the orange wire should be connected to a key-on power source. The mounting bracket will mount centered in the plastic tray as shown. Mark 3/4 of an inch from the top of each side. Drill both holes with a 3/8 inch drill bit. Place the bracket in the tray and install the 2 bolts through the plastic and into the bracket. Do not over-tighten. Install the center rod in the bracket. Ensure E-Z-GO battery is off by pressing and releasing the power button until the green LED is off. Install the battery over the center rod with the terminals facing either side. Passenger side is preferred with stock length cables. Install the mounting plate over the rod and secure it using the nut, lock washer, and flat washer. Torque to 10 foot-pounds, 120 inch-pounds. Do not over-tighten. Locate the previously removed charger interlock wire. Cut the connector off and install a 5/16 inch or M8 ring terminal on the end of the wire. This wire will be installed on the positive battery terminal with the other positive cables and wires. Connect the DC to DC wire harness to the DC to DC converter. Make sure that the connector snaps securely. Remove the controller cover. Locate the controller side of the solenoid. Remove the nut and install the orange wire. Note, the orange key-on wire should be connected to the controller side of the solenoid on the RXV instead of the key switch, as it's not advised to splice into the keyed wire harness on this application. Reinstall the nut. Reinstall the controller cover. Connect the gray Quick Connect connector to the corresponding connector on the charging port. Referencing your 12-volt converter guide, complete the DC to DC wiring. Each cart is different depending on the model and accessories. In some instances, you may need additional connectors, distribution blocks, or tools to complete the installation. If you have questions, please contact your dealer. Route the charger cables towards the battery. Connect the main positive and associated power wires to the battery. Cables and wires should be stacked in order of highest load to lowest load, with the cables carrying the highest load placed closest to the terminal. Terminal bolts should be tightened no more than 8 foot-pounds, or 72 inch-pounds. Connect the main negative and associated negative wires to the battery. Install the terminal covers. Connect the LCD meter harness to the battery, making sure to align the alignment tab on the battery and 90-degree connector. Connect the charger CAN cable to one of the 2 CAN connectors on the meter cable. It does not matter which connector you use on the meter cable. Secure any loose wires and cables. Double-check all wiring. If you're not 100% sure all wiring is correct, do not power on the battery. If you're confident the wiring is correct, power on the battery by pressing the on-off button. Once the button is lit green, the battery is on and power is available. Turn the tow run switch to run. Reinstall the seat. Test the cart to ensure it moves when the throttle is pressed. Check the 12-volt accessory function. Charge the battery fully before any extended driving. The LCD meter will self-calibrate to 100% after the first complete charge cycle. Note, the power button must be turned on while charging and discharging. Please refer to our user manual for additional information about the operation and care of your E-Z-GO Battery lithium battery.